Leo, the signs have been all around you. You're seeing that the stories you've built around your pain are allowing you to hold on to your pain. Now is the time to make the choice to let go of those stories. You see the doorway, the portal, the light. Time to follow it. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a tarot reading for you. All readings are timeless, and when you are drawn to this reading, there could be a message for you. Remember, energies can go both ways, so you could be a cross watcher. Also, check out your moon or rising sign for better understanding. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links to donate down below. If you'd like further understanding or spiritual understanding, you can subscribe to my other channel. There's a link for that below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, email me for rates or an appointment. And as always, thank you to all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. Hi, this message is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Could also be Venus or North Node. And I went ahead and I pulled your Oracle cards as well as your Animal Spirit card and some tarot cards. I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck as we go. So I got, as the overall energy, I got the Seer card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And I want to read that message to you. It's a shorter message just to get started for what the overall energy is about in this reading. The first part I'm going to read, it's the essence of the card. And it says, the seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. The symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees all reality as it truly is without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The invitation of this card. The seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut, allow your perception of your circumstances to widen to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with this magic. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. And I only got one animal spirit card for you. And I got the Phoenix, which is a spirit card from the animal spirit. Well, the element of spirit is what it's supposed to be, the ethers or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, because that was the card, the only card I got, I wanted to read to you about the Phoenix. I'm sure many of you know what the Phoenix is. But it's just funny how things come out, I guess. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind. And it's a long list of fears and aversions. At the very moment the spark of the Phoenix is lit, the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign that the fire of transformation is upon your wings. It says the phoenix begins in the first chakra. It is believed by the ancient yogis that the heaviest karmas reside in your first chakra. And the ascent of the phoenix begins in that first chakra as it arises from the ash towards the center, the navel center. And it purifies the essence, freeing us from the past. All right. And the first card I got is Perception from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And it was clarified by the Hangman and the Devil. You may have dealt with a Capricorn or Pisces, but what I'm seeing from this is changing your perception on something that was holding you bondage. So, and that is the phoenix, like purifying something that was keeping you stuck in your past. Why is the Hanged Man and the Devil here with Perception? I'm going to get one. Okay. We've got the Fool in reverse. I'm going to get one more. You could have been dealing with an Aries with that card. These are all major arcana. Why is the Fool in reverse with the Devil and the Hangman? Okay, so you were being held back, stagnated, stuck. Yeah. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, this is the bondage right here. So what I'm seeing with this is that there was, and you may be here right now, but what I'm showing is you transforming that energy. But I'm showing like being stuck, not moving forward, not acting on opportunities that you've had, or like desires or passions that you've had for what your soul truly wants, because of your misconception of what it's going to be like, or how it's going to be. So like maybe not getting into relationships with people because you think that they're somehow going to hurt you like people did in the past, or not acting on a project because you feel like you're not going to be successful like you weren't in the past. And there's just, it's been keeping you held back. And there's a need to gain a new perspective on that. You've got the Two of Earth reversed. We've got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This Two of Earth reversed is like the inability to balance. So it's like stress, fatigue, failure to move forward. There's a need to prioritize what's important to you. It's like reconnecting with your soul. And the two of chalices is here. This can talk about a relationship, but it doesn't have to be another person, because this is connecting with your higher self And so it can represent a person, but it can also be something that your soul truly wants to accomplish or do or have in this life. And I feel like it's like you've been wanting to work forward towards that and may have even been doing that, but you have so much other stuff going on in your life, there's a need to prioritize to regain that balance. It's also about taking care of yourself too. If you're not taking care of like your health, I was like, there was another card here. Where'd it go? Okay. Not taking care of your health, not taking care of yourself because you have other things that you're making important in your life that may not be as important. Where was this card? There's a extra card here that I don't remember pulling out, and I'm like wondering where. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so the next cards we've got is the Eight of Air with the Empress and Justice. So the Eight of Air is, it represents like needing to take a hard look at your beliefs around a certain situation and realizing that you made a mistake around how you perceived it. And with the Empress and the Justice here, there's a couple things I'm seeing with these, and I'm going to clarify each one of these. But one of the things I'm getting is that this mistaken belief or mistaken actions that you may have been taken is what's been hindering you from having the abundance that the Empress brings. But that there's justice coming in is like there's going to be a balancing out. This could also indicate you could have made a mistake towards someone else, and there's going to be justice that you are bringing in for that person, or it could be vice versa, where there was an injustice towards you, and that the universe is going to balance it back out. You could be feeling like things haven't been fair for you. So let me get clarifiers for that. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra too. But let me see what the Empress is. We got a lot of cards here. Well, there was just 3 that came out. We've got the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So the Page of Cups reversed indicates like a lack of vision, lack of dreaming, or not believing that what you dream or envision can come into existence. And the Four of Wands represents like it can be a soulmate connection. It represents celebration, like engagement. This can also indicate pregnancy with the Ace of Pentacles there, but it's like a seed that is planted that will grow into something physical. So there's a need for you to basically believe that what you're dreaming of can come into physical existence. Let me get one for the Justice. But the Justice basically, it brings in that balance. So like if in the past, maybe the Six of Swords just came out. So if in the past, like say that there was some injustices, what felt like wasn't fair happen in your life, it's like basically a reminder that the universe brings balance back in. And so there's no reason for you to build a belief that it's always going to be the same as it has been in the past, and that the universe is basically unfair, that life is unfair to you, that things won't balance out. And the Six of Swords indicates that you're moving away from the thoughts that are holding you back regarding that. This is like moving away from trauma, like believing that something's going to be better. It can also indicate a move, but this is also something to do with listening to what you're being intuitively guided to do to get ahead. And it's like believing that you can get ahead, and that there is this new start. It could be a home, because like I said, I see moving and home. But there's this new start like waiting for you, basically. Moving away from past trauma. Now we've got the Ace of Water reversed with the Three of Swords. So this is pain. What is this Three of Swords here with the Ace of Water reversed? There's a message there for you regarding heartbreak. Oh, there's too many cards that flipped over. But I was seeing like scared of success. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups reversed. So what I'm seeing with this, with the Ace of Water being reversed, is that you have some emotional blocks. You're denying feelings for something that you want. There's also more energy here with this Three of Swords about your actions shaping your reality. It's like your action shaping your reality, and sometimes it's not something you can go back and change. It's like not being able to go back and change. That's why there's this dead animal here. And it's like you coming to a realization that your heartbreak, the heartbreak that's blocking your heart right now, is from a choice that you made in the past that caused some damage. And it could have something to do with a relationship, but it was like damage to bringing you closer together to that higher self, that relationship, having a relationship that you wanted. It was like basically like you could have been the one that caused damage to a relationship in the past. And so like you're afraid of opening up your heart because you're afraid of basically doing the same thing again, or having the same thing happen. And what I'm seeing is that like with this Justice card here is that like, oh, and that Eight of Air, it's like coming to the realization, like taking a hard look at your beliefs and how those beliefs caused you to do certain actions, make certain choices. And what I'm showing here is the next card you've got is choice, and it's reversed. I want to actually read you the excerpt for one of the clarifying cards with this, because I think it sums it really close. We've got the 5 of chalices. We've got the 8 of chalices with the Queen of chalices, or 8 of pentacles with the Queen of chalices, and the Page of chalices. So, and in the book it says, the world can be harsh and unforgiving, and it's easy to let sorrow and grime of daily living dull the vibrant shine of your existence. Oh, that's the wrong card. But that's where you move to after the 5 of cups, or the 5 of chalices. It says, letting go of familiar trappings can be a wrenching experience, but sometimes decisive divestment is the only way to move forward. Rather than swirling in an endless whirlpool of uncertainty, it's better to shed what you know to make room for fresher, more positive energy to enter your life. Pain is the ephemeral indicator of growth. Have the courage to dictate new chapters of your life. So what I'm seeing is that you've been holding on to this pain story, okay? And you've been doing that because it justifies you holding on to that pain, you feeling that pain by having this story surrounding this pain. And what you're being asked to do is to look at your pain and create a new story to let that pain basically flow out of you, flow through you, so that it's not something that you're holding on to. You can still yeah, it's like letting go of the past story. And I think part of that for you is seeing that maybe the intentions that you thought someone had were not actually the intentions that they had, and you see how you played a part in it, because I'm seeing that with the 8 of air. And or that the universe, for instance, if you keep having a lot of bad luck, is not against you. That you see how the actions that you took caused certain events to happen in your life, or it's like writing a new story for the past emotional pains, so that you no longer have to hold on to that pain. And this is opening you up to receive more love, to give more love, to be more love. And it's going to bring more growth and abundance in your everyday life by you being able to do that. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, by the way, because it could be an indication of that person coming into your life, because now you've like removed this block of energy, or this energy that's blocking you from receiving and giving love. What is the 8 of Pentacles? I'm going to clarify. See? Got the Lovers. The Lovers and the Strength card. And the Strength card is your card. But the Strength card is overcoming the shadow. It's indicated different here. A lot of times in the Strength card it shows like a woman taming a lion, okay? And in this card it shows the lion and the woman, like the two sides working in harmony together, okay? The Lovers, like I said, it could be a relationship, but it also indicates a choice. This is like a choice to overcome that shadow side of you and bring harmony, balance, and like working together. And this card, it's funny too because like, see how this card has the two sides, right? Working in harmony. And then this card too, it's like, I don't know the contrast between the light and the dark. That stood out to me, like, as in working in harmony together. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or another Leo. What is the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups for Leo. All right. We've got the Sun. So this is like something, yeah, it's like you weren't seeing the love around you. And it was right there. The Sun is also a card for Leo. Yeah, it was like, this is self-deception. Let me get one more for the Page of Cups. I'm also seeing another story here. Okay, because we've got the Three of Cups reversed for the Page of... Let me get one more. Why is the Three of Cups reversed? Oh, shoot. Sorry, that kind of came out weird. Okay, but it's still, it's funny because the stars are there. This could also indicate that you could also have someone else coming in to offer you love, but like once you heal that emotional part of you, like it could have, if you've been dealing with someone, it could be that maybe they weren't really offering what you were wanting, because this is like, it could be something hidden coming to light. But what I'm seeing, because the Page of Cups, I got the Three of Cups reversed, we've got the Eight of Swords reversed, the Star reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. So it's like becoming unstuck, and it could indicate that you are seeing something wasn't truly what you wanted, or it could be that maybe you were wanting something, you were reaching for this reunion, reaching for this joy, reaching for this it's something that you felt like you were destined to do, someone you feel like you're like is your soulmate, that you wanted to come together with, but feeling like it was stuck. And this is about seeing that the only reason why it was stuck, the reason why it wasn't moving, is because of you. That's what I'm seeing. It's like realizing that it was right there in front of you the whole time, and that you can be free, that this stuckness is an illusion. And it does. It has to do with rewriting these stories around your past heartbreak. Okay, and then the next card I've got is the Seven of Fire reversed, the Three of Wands, and the Judgment card. Okay, so this Seven of Fire reversed with the Three of Wands and the Judgment card, this is saying that there are signs all around you. And that you have been only looking at the past material, how things are, and not listening to the signs, ignoring the signs. And again, this is like realizing that, oh, I'm the only one keeping me stuck. But then with this Judgment card, it's like, do you want to stay where you are? are you going to walk through that door now that you can see? And this Three of Wands is indicating going down that new path. I'm going to get one more for the Three of Wands. And one more for the Judgment. See if we get anything else. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yep. Three of Wands, Ten of Swords. That is ending those swords. The swords are our thoughts and beliefs, and it's like usually this is like shows them stabbing you in the back in the regular tarot. This is like you're walking away, you're walking a new path, you're ending the cycle of those beliefs that don't work for you. Look, even the Four of Pentacles is in reverse on the bottom. This is about leaving old beliefs behind. Judgment for Leo. Why is Judgment here for Leo? The Hierophant. Okay, so that can indicate there's a few things. This is an awakening though. This is something that is like an awakening moment for you. With Judgment and the Hierophant, that can indicate courts. So like you could have something to do with courts. This can indicate marriage or coming back together with someone in a commitment, or that you let me see what the bottom is. Yeah, the bottom is the Three of Swords reversed. That's healing that heartbreak. It could be between an ex too, with the Hierophant card here. But this is like seeing this path. You're seeing this path. Both of these cards indicate. See, you open the door, you see this portal that you can walk through. This is like seeing the path to the light, and you being faced with that choice. Are you going to take with the but the signs are all around, and the Phoenix rising showing up as you is indicating that you're deciding to take it. So that's what I have for you. If you like this reading and you have any comments, go ahead and feel free to comment down below. Also subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.